Welcome, everybody. We are starting into our Build a Blossom contest here in the Elder Scrolls Online. Interesting challenge here. The goal was to make a flower or a bundle of blossoms without using any plant furnishings. So that's kind of a challenge. What do you do instead of using plants to make a flower? Make it something artsy. So that was a challenge here. We had 34 entries for this contest, and I am JHartEllis. I'll be your host as we visit these. We have a bunch on PCEU and PCNA. We'll start on PCEU first. We'll get some decoration inspiration along the way. Maybe get some ideas for your own homes, or we can just go and enjoy these. This will be fun. And I'm streaming this live at twitch.tv/JHartEllis. You're always welcome to come and join during the live streams. You can chat and emote, have a good time. We do lots of giveaways too. Lots of bloopers included. Include the bloopers anyway. Okay, good deal, good deal. So we are starting with Moon Sisters, Morneth Keep on PCEU. So the challenge here is make a fake flower, make a blossom, create something that resembles a flower. It could be a specific type of flower or not. Something creative, maybe something endemic to Tamriel. And we're starting with something creepy. I think we're starting with something creepy. We have a flower for Sithis. It's super creepy. Magnageode in the middle. Ooh. All sorts of creepy meat. I think this might be a theme here today. So it's very much alive. The voroplasms down below. The all the plaques here, the trophies. I think these are the backs of some vanities and maybe some mirrors. Vines. It's a terror flower. I know, it's super creepy. Okay, I'll try to get screenshots along the way. I upload these to spicyeconomics.com. Thousands of pictures of ESO housing there. You can get some ideas. It's well constructed. Like the Magnageode in the middle. Does add a lot of light here and works well for the middle component here. Looks tasty. it's made of meat. Bear skulls and ram heads. Lovely way to start. Oh man, I can't get into the spirit of Mayflowers quickly enough with this delicious build. Oh gosh. I think some of them will be a little bit more pretty. I think creativity was the only judging criteria on this one. So I'll see. It was creative. I like it. Appreciate it. 33 more to get to, so can't spend too much time at loving these, but here we go. We'll keep moving along. Good look. Pleasing symmetry. I like the symmetry of it. That's what you get with a lot of flowers. Either symmetry or kind of going with a golden ratio type of a feel. Pretty good look. Okay, continuing along with our Build a Blossom, Make a Fake Flower contest. Good introduction there. C Code has Humble Mud, Courtyard. Okay. Guest journal. Ooh, oh no, I spoiled it. The Courtyard has. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's big. That's big. It's too big. Oh gosh. We have a sunflower. I call it a clockwork sunflower. It's pretty. So it's using the Aldmeri Dominion shields. Big decorative yellow shield for the petals around the sunflower. The middle part of the sunflower. Oh, I like the big black center of that. Using the Merkmeyer calendar. I think it's the central part of the Merkmeyer calendar. And then, what did they use for the middle component? I love the symmetry of it. It's pretty. Now, I imagine they probably used essential housing tools to line these up in a good way. It's a super helpful add-on for making things symmetrical and geometric. What's the middle part? It looks like tarps. I think it's the. Yeah, I think I'll say it from the other side. Oh, nope. I did a good job of covering it up. Yeah, I think it's some tarps, like from like a desert village. Yeah, they look like tarps. And then we have something like clockwork kegs here for the big stem. And is this a perfect flower? Looks beautiful. I kind of nearly imagined that they picked out the shield first, and figured out how many of those that they would need, and that would kind of determine the size of it. Maybe that's how they did it. I think it works perfectly though. Good color contrast with a very black, where you're used to very black sunflower seeds in the middle and kind of going out to lovely, lovely petals, all facing the sun, right? Turning to face the sun. 80 flower, yeah. Burn it, burn it. No. Oh yeah, everybody's showing off their faction pride here, changing it to Dominion yellow. Somebody's sneaking in a Covenant blue. They're warring. They're warring with my lights here. Beautiful. Shields make great petals. I wonder if we'll see more of them along the way. I got my feet stuck. Okay, perfect C code. Perfect. No plants. Oh yeah, so that was the only constraint with this contest was you weren't allowed to use plants. Now we'll see as we go through here how many people tried to stretch the rules. I will probably be somewhat forgiving. Or not. No. Won't worry about it too much at this point, but definitely curious if people went totally non-plant based or if they try to go towards that edge. So it was a challenge that way, because you couldn't just start with like trees or something and kind of have something that's already kind of very blossomy. It's trying to repurpose furnishings, think creatively here. And that's what I love about ESO housing. It's really, I view housing in ESO as like an art medium where, we have all of these different, paints and interesting pieces at your disposal, and you can make something creative with it. Okay, so we have Faye Pixie has different type of sunflower. Cool. So totally different look here. So again, it has a dark center using the anniversary Jubilee cakes for the middle part with the dark and the abyssal pearl. So very dark in the middle, and then the gold treasure piles. And then the clockwork platings. Clockwork platings are from the home goods furniture in Brass Fortress in Clockwork City. Relatively affordable, and hey, good structural opponent here. Needs sunglasses, it's so bright. I love the sweet rolls added to it. It makes it look tasty. We have cakes and sweet rolls. Yeah, all these cakes here and sweet rolls. Makes it look tasty, like, popping some sunflower seeds. Spitting out those sweet roll shells. Sweet rolls have shells. You're not supposed to eat the outside of the sweet roll, right? Some crazy people do. It's a clever flower. It's so bright. I love the brightness here too, and rich, right? Rich, full of riches and gold and cakes and sweet rolls. Tasty, tasty. Probably use sunflower oil to make those cakes. I suppose I would have to hope so. Okay, fun one from Faye Pixie. So bright. Lighting is super important for housing too, because the houses tend to be very dark without them. Faye Pixie says thank you. You want to eat the middle of it? I want to eat everything except for the clockwork plates. Okay, we'll continue along. Fortunately, can't spend too much time on these, but they're really fun. I have been getting screenshots along the way. I'll put those up on the website and put the VOD up this on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe to me. That is super helpful. Do lots of these contests and other housing tours. Armena had a beautiful, beautiful flower arrangement for our last contest. Definitely curious what they did with this one. Gigaflora. I'm going to guess it's in their Halls of Colossus. I think I'm being led this way. Get in. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's being picky. Oh, I have... Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. It's like a bundle of blossoms. If I were just looking at this, it looks like it has, like, plants in it, right? Yeah, good job with this. Let's see. I see those Cold Harbor seedlings. I'll overlook those. They make a bit too perfect of the stamens there. Anyway, colorful blossoms. think some people interpret it like enchanted lights didn't count, but that's fine. That's fine at this point. Beautiful. So what did they do here? I love how these are using these banners, because what ends up happening, this will not even really show up in the screenshot very well, but you know, they're moving, you know, they're like breathing. Beautiful, beautiful. It's moving like it's blooming blossom here. Yeah, so different tapestries. We have Hakushe banners. I think that's Hakushe over there as well. No, they're actually... No, that's actually really interesting. They're like all Hakushe banners. There are two different varieties of them. A small one, a square one, and a longer one. Crafted. But it's just the lighting that is making the colors happen on this. So we have some red lighting going on with this one, using Honolulu salt lamps. Yellow lighting back here. What's the lighting there? Probably Kalanda stones. Back there, blue, purple, no, purple crystals. Purple crystals. We have some blue braziers here. And some more kind of lighter yellow crystals. And then all the green crystals here. And the green crystals, these green crystals work perfectly for all the leaves and the stems down below. Glow stalks. Banners are animated. Yeah, the animated banners really breathe a lot of life into this. Oh, defending.
Just came in amazing display.
Oh, thank you, defending. Yeah, I think so too. It is beautiful. I love the movement of the petals and the pastels. Yeah, it's a very soft look. These banners are pretty light colored by default, so they really are picking up the light very well. It probably helps it's nighttime right now. These have a lot more contrast that way. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I will keep going along. So using these tapestries in a different way, right? Or using the big green crystals in a different way. Gigafloria. Beautiful. I know. With the plants. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Okay, we'll keep moving along to Hachiko-chan's Grand Civic Villa. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Ooh. Aww. Hachiko-chan. I love it. Mula! Thank you so much with that 17-month resub. You are amazing. Is it Beauty and the Beast? It's totally Beauty and the Beast. Oh my gosh, that's the best. Have I seen a beast yet? I don't think I've seen a beast in ESO yet. This is amazing. So we have the rose. You know, protected when... What's the story? Oh no, when the last petal falls is when the curse is lifted, or not? I don't remember now. Or is that when they died? I don't remember. The point of the rose now. Dang it. Somebody fill me on the lore. So we have Beauty and the Beast. Merchant makes a beautiful bell there with the yellow crystal dress. Now, what's really clever about this is that Hachiko-chan kind of went the extra mile on this with hey, they didn't use plants for the dress or the cloak over this way either. He didn't learn to love. Wait, when the last petal falls, he stays a beast. Oh, that's right, because he has to fall in love. He has to find love before the last petal falls, or he'll stay a beast forever. That was the backstory. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a while. So yeah, and then we have the flower here, using the Talvani gnarly wood there. And then the big stained glass window in the back. And then it kind of has it was covered with a glass bell jar, right? So it would stay safe. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Jart love.
Odd time for this, but that will be good. All the love. Moon Sister with all the hype. Thank you so much. Hype train's going on. If you do want to do 100 bits or a resub right now, would be great. But let's enjoy this. Yeah, all the petals falling down. I like how every single one of these petals is like a pillow petal. Going very subtle with like the center of the rose, just using that top of the Hallelujah vase, and then the little treasure boxes over there, little jewelry boxes. Jason Jelly with 100 bits, really appreciate that. Soft petals, yes, soft petals falling down, not a lot left. Art of a Naked with the gifting sub. Oh my gosh, all the love. Yeah, the thorns, good. Really good use of this dwarven arc as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Really good job, Pachiko-chan. Like, look at like the details with the. Oh, what is this called? It's not like an ascot, but it's a puffy old-timey shirt design, right?
Love this build.
Yeah, so going the extra mile with the cloaks and everything. Miss Stormy with the bits. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Cravat. It's a cravat. Thank you. It's hard to dress him. He moves too much. He does. It's fine. Look, it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Big fuzzy, tufty chest there. Repurposed toilet paper. Oh yeah, that is what it is. It's the dress cups.
Flower power moo.
Oh my gosh, all the hype's going on. Ms. Stormy. Love ya. Onivore, thank you. Says love this build. Ginger Snap with the flower power moo. Thank you. Okay, well I need to keep going on, even though hype keep going. Okay, we'll continue along. Dubats Arteum up next. Not bad. We're not too far in, and we already see so many good ones. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, what do we have next? We have... Oh, third course move, 100 bits. Really appreciate that. Glad to see Nuzuma on a non-bad moment. Yes. Gets to be the belle of the ball. Well, just the belle. And a prisoner, I suppose. Anyway. No, they had a ball. Private ball, right? Collectra with the bits. Dubat has a flower. Aw. Cute. The moth. I love these fat moths. Dubat, Grand Citric Villa. Using these Elsewhere fabrics for a lot of colorful petals there. Love it. AV, wow, that's a lot of bits. Thank you, AV. Really appreciate that. Love it. Big crystal, yellow crystal in the middle there. And the moth is being attracted to it. Very bright flower here, right? Try to get up there for a bit of a better screenshot. Try. There we go. Try to fit it all in. Well, I'll get a better look at the petals. Kind of like a colorful gladiola. Yeah, if you want to try to guess like the species on these, I'm not super familiar with plant breeds, so you'll have to maybe let me know. Oh, Dubat. Lovely. It doesn't take a lot of furnishings to make something like this happen either. And I hope that people can get some ideas on how they can use furnishings in creative ways as we go through this. Okay. Thank you, Dubat. Colorful. I like how the moth is attracted to it. It's so bright, right? Fragrant. Next up. You weren't aiming for anything in particular? Hey, that works. Okay, continuing along. Build a blossom, making a fake flower, using non-plant furnishings. Oh, Daniel with the red. Thank you. Appreciate that. And up next we have just a couple homes left on PCEU. Perdita has a backstory, and they're twin arches. Oh, V, that's a lot of bits.
All the love
back at you, V. Did I miss? No, we haven't got to PCNA at all yet. Perdita had posted this up on the ESO forums. Ooh. Oh, this is creepy. Super creepy flower. Creepy creation here. So many corpses. Creepy corpse creation here. Perdita has a bit of a backstory. They say, where some celebrate life The Niswo Nothing Speakers and Priests of Sithis revere the ending of lives to create new beginnings. The plant menders among the Vaka Shukalt Sun Eaters harvest the deceased Zulumot and feed the sacred plant Zalfek to grow in the cover of darkness. Pass the Norgvas warnings and tread into the realm of the sacred something Vasti plant. It's filtered by the forums. Something Vasti. Anyway, Argonian Merkmyrian lore flower here. It's super creepy. So we have so ending of lives and new beginnings. Creepy, creepy. Well done. So we have all the corpse offerings down below. I suppose it gets the nutrients out of that. And oh, thank you with everybody with the hype. Thank you again. And then I like the leaves here. Those are just using some of those retaining walls. You kind of see, kind of look like skulls there. Kind of deathy as well. And then using like thorns, using the ivory going up there. So super, super creepy. Using the witches' totems and a lot of things from the witches' festival, which has a lot of creepy stuff. So fun corpse blossom. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Okay, Perdita. Argonian flower. There are a lot of creepy flowers already in the swamps. Okay, a couple homes left on PC EU. Continuing along. Bolton, flayed man look on it. Maybe a bit. Flayed flower. Flayed fake flower. Okay, continuing along to Isle Lockhart's. Isle Lockhart is here. They said to go to the waterfalls, which I'm going to assume is following the trail of crystals. So I don't get lost, because I am prone to that. Here. Oh, I think I found it. I believe I have found a flower. Can I get up close to it? I want to fill up the entirety of the screen here if I can. I don't know, it might be tricky. Do you have the Colgrantid statue in the back spitting icy flames? I think you do. Oh, maybe it should be back further so it actually reflects in the water. That works. Beautiful, very vertical. Ice flower. There's a big spiral of icy crystals making up the central part of this. I like the little crystals in the middle too. Kind of looks like the sunflower seeds again. Kind of like the seeds in the middle of the flower. It's a frozen flower. Going with all the blue crystals to make the stem. Little bits coming off. Looks like more little buds coming in. More blooms to come. Maybe when it's a bit warmer out. You love the swirl? Yeah, the swirl's really creative. Yeah, so the main part of this are those ginormous crystals that you get from the Somerset achievement vendor. I think the blue crystals are primarily from the luxury furnisher. Might be able to pick some of those up off from the guild traders. Tend to be a good investment. The spiral thing makes for a nice effect. Right, it really draws your attention to it, like a big vortex look. Lovely all around. Okay, beautiful. And I think they basically just used crystals for this. Different types of crystals. So that works perfectly. Okay, more fake flowers as we continue. With Beauty and the Beast inspired rose. Oh yeah. you didn't catch the reference on that needle. There we go. Continuing along, 2 more homes on PCEU. Then we'll hop over to PCNA. Dory89. Dory89 ended up being one of our winners for our flower arrangement contest. So I'm excited to see what she's done for Build-A-Blossom. Flower arrangement was completely different. You had to use no more than 30 items to make a beautiful flower arrangement. You could use all sorts of plants for that. Definitely encouraged to think everybody did. Okay, I think they said it was in their Moongrave wing. This is interesting, going from this very plant-filled garden, right? Oh no, none of that. Shun it all, shun it all. Let's get over here. There we go, no plants this way. There we go, that'll be better. Now, the next set is attracted to this. Okay, so we have Dory's Moongrave Fane, going with a bit more of a garden, going with more of a variety here. Oh, I see a lot of creativity going on with this. Different types of blossoms here. Wouldn't nearly know how to identify them all if they are particular plants, but just pointing out a couple of the fun elements here, using some of these Alinor verdant benches, or chairs for that. Beautiful green glow to it. Magna geodes in the center. I think those are some Indural bellows in the red one in the back. This definitely looks like a high elf theme. I think those are like using chairs. You can probably see the chair structure in the back. Yeah, so some high elf chairs. That's really cool. Probably using the backs of them would be my guess. But it looks perfect here, doesn't it? With the symmetry, kind of angling them just enough so that it's kind of a little bit more, has some concavity to it. And Lily of the Valley on the right. I see, that might be Lily of the Valley. Using just a couple of those petals from Somerset. Eleanor style. And then we have clams and bread. Some sort of bread. Bottom of the sweet rolls, maybe? I'm going to try to check. And then I love the Canarthy wind bells down below for kind of like the rest of the structure of this. So very artsy and creative and colorful. I love it. Black Razor says, would actually be an amusement park for children. Oh, that'd be awesome too. High elf chairs. It looks just like a columbine flower. So it looks like a columbine. Okay. I think this is like a very inspirational type of a thing here. Really incredible. Elsewhere Spice. Oh, it's Elsewhere Spices. Oh, I see. Yeah, there are 3 different colors of those. You could do a red one or a green one too. It's cool. So oftentimes with something like that, it's kind of a matter of finding a good texture that you like. And in this case, making it symmetrical like this, it hides all the rest of it, because from behind you kind of see kind of how it's working, but from this angle, you definitely see it just looks beautiful. And sometimes you can make that work. Like if you put this up on a wall, you could sink in the backs of the chairs into the wall and have a beautiful fake flowery motif on your wall, right? Doesn't go bad. Very artsy. So I think these are some sort of artistic designs that you could kind of incorporate into your own homes too. Some of the tips that we kind of see on display here. Good use of the spices. Okay, and we'll... the royal clams. Yes, that's right. Our housing hike yesterday was odd. Anyway, it was fun. We do a regular housing hike each Friday on the Twitch channel for both PCEU and PCNA. Okay, last home on PCEU here. Well made, that's right. Piano has been drinking says this contest really displays everyone's talent. Joy Plays says I would totally use these in a regular home. Sorry's also interestingly used the Moongrave Fane. Very coincidental. Oh, what do we have? I see them in the distance. Sorry's is here. I think I recognize one thing, which is using these green beds. Sorry's had made an amazing artsy chameleon in another one of their homes. Maybe they thought that it could work well for this too. I think it does. Trying to figure out how not to fall into the water. Can I see these very well. You can see this one. Lovely. Oh no. It's exactly what I was trying not to do. Lovely, maybe it's just best from here. Lovely green stems with the beds, and then using some of these clothing lines to have a bit of color up above. And that's fun. That's fun. Good spirally effect going on. Turn left. Wait, turn to the light part. Wait. I think I got turned around. Oh no, the directions are old. Check the wall. Wait, that's not it. That's not even your entry. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, sorry. I believe this is their entry. It's a blossom. I know my pokies. I know my pokies. Oh, it's too cute. Is there a better place for me to stand? I need some verticalness here. It's a flower. It's a blossom. It's a bell awesome. The Pokemon. Oh gosh. Has a nice little flower going on and the dress below. Happy Pokemon. Trying to get a good screenshot. As big as I can. Biggest blossom I can. Now, another impressive thing about this is not only did it recreate blossom, it used non-plant furnishings. The beds, I see the Eleanor crescent carpets in there. I see the big eyes or some dwarven end pipes, the ends of those. Pillows for the red bows up above. And a lot of clockwork, no, a lot of just like building rocks, the blocks there. And the blushy red beneath the eyes using some pillow rolls. How did I miss this? It's a good question. I saw the flower ahead. It was a false flower flag. Anyway, false fake flower flag. After Pikachu. Yeah, I like your shock Pikachu earlier for our memes contest. That ended up being a winner, didn't it? I think so. We had to make a meme contest, and we had did a shocked Pikachu. It was perfect. Everybody was impressed by it. Okay, Blossom. Blossom. We'll take it. Take a better screenshot if you step further away. Well, I like to make them as big as I can, though. I could crop it, though. I don't like cropping them. Anyway. Thank you, sorries. Fun build. And that will do it for PCEU. Getting notifications. I think we're good. Okay, I think I'm all good. Okay, hopping over to PCNA. Thank you, fun ones. Pikachu is great. Springing out are perfect with the reindeer. Awesome. Good furnishing choices to make kind of like a two-dimensional, kind of nearly pixel art look. Okay, hopping over to PCNA, and we'll continue with 24 more homes. If you didn't get enough yet. Way to represent, EU. Yeah, we could probably pick 6 winners just from those, but we'll continue along. More to see. Seja112 with a follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to our Build a Blossom contest entry tours. It's open to PCNA and PCEU. Had 34 entries. Making fake flowers, not using plant furnishings for this. That was the constraint. It was cute. Well done. I know. What level am I playing at? Super endgame housing level is what I'm playing at. This is housing level 9,000. This is basically top tier ESO housing. 34, not 44. Oh gosh. 44 would be more than 34. Okay, hopping in. Now, when I logged out, I died to wolves, so I hope I don't die to wolves immediately. I found what I thought was a nice peaceful meadow with some flowers in it to log out in. I hope there aren't wolves in it. There are probably gonna be wolves in it. Okay, we're good. We're good. No wolves. No wolves here. Oh, they're over that way. We're good. Let me go ahead and hide my... No, why? Okay, it's good. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, continuing along with PCNA. We have 24 more homes. Thank you. We'll go to Lashes up first on PCNA. Absinthe with a resub. Appreciate that. Please don't die. No promises. M41 up JP1 with a follow. I'm sure there's a way to say that. Maybe. Welcome to our Build a Blossom contest tours. What can you do to make something look like a flower without using plant furnishings? Ooh, Lash has a big build for us here in Cold Harbor Cereal Estate. They are, the bells. What are they called? Or like bluebonnets? No, or bluebells? But they're yellow. They're carts, yellow bells. What are they? What, coral bells? Hyacinth? Death bell. Bluebells? Foxglove? Could be foxglove. Oh yeah, foxglove would be about right. Digitalis, bluebonnets. There are a lot that kind of look like this. We'll use our imagination. Anyway, beautiful, droopy little blossoms that hang down. I've always adored this sort of flower style. They're really like blooming out of the ground here. They're like breaking out with some force. I love it. I love it. Carts, totally different. You have thought when looking at a cart, oh yes, I could make some beautiful flowers out of these. I think it's super funny. Super creative. Yeah, try to get a good angle for a screenshot. Good. Canterbury bells. Is that right? Wait, where are we in? We're in Lash's house. Lash, if you're here. Not that we need to know exactly. It could just kind of be based off of it. It's the evoke flower in your head when you look at them. That's exactly the point. It's fun. Is it basically just using those, or? I think so. And then just using some of these big the big barnacle covered pillars from Ralka for the base there for the stems. I think it's basically just using those carts. Okay. Maybe some... Yeah, I think that's basically it. Basically just using the one furnishing for it. Creative. Looks like Canterbury bells. Okay. Digitalis. They're just giant carts, that's right. Giant merchant carts. That's clever. Good job, Lash. Reminds me a lot of like our old quick build contests that we used to do. Using luxury furnishings or other ones. People only had 30 minutes to make something. It's like, it's really strained the creativity on that one. There's a lot of carts. I know. What are you going to do with all the carts afterwards? Or do you keep that monument forever? Sell them off, maybe? Okay, good look. Okay, continuing along, we have ginger snaps. Okay, it's a lake in the back. Okay. It's gonna be towards the very back. Very back. Oh, you put arrows for me. How considerate. Oh, you didn't trust me at all. He gave me directions. You didn't trust me. Okay, getting this way. Oh, fancy. Merkmyery. I believe I have a viewing platform, though I'll look at it. Oh gosh. I'll look at it from the viewing platform. Using the petrified statues for the little stems there. Oh gosh. Oh, beautiful. It has a lot of creepy factor going on with this. So it's a Medusa Magnolia. That's poisonous. So this definitely has a feel of... Oh gosh. I will join it. Has a creepy factor going on with it. So, using a lot of these Murkmire furnishings. Using the Argonian snakes. And the shadow tendrils kind of gives it a darker look all around. Gosh, I see some Sijic chairs built in for the base part. And then, oh gosh, I will get on this platform at some point. I see I believe the Vermina statue at the bottom, and then the petrified statues with their arms out. Hey, they look like things growing off the stem there. Ms. Swan with a follow, appreciate it. Snake stamens. It's perfect, that's right. It's super creepy. It's super creepy, but perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, my shoe got a little digested. Fun build. I do not want to fall. Love the crystals as a base. They're really bright that way, too. The inside is so unreal. I know. Jump in the middle. Wait, you want me in the middle? Or maybe this was just a jumping platform. Oof. Beautiful. Maybe I just get a screenshot from like right here. Right above. Oh yeah, it's like beautiful if you're just like in the middle of it. Because it's just like perfectly flat. Like a nice cup here. Yeah, that's really pretty. At the top of my head, I mean. Oh, the flower too. Kaleidoscopic. That's fun. I love how you have all the color, this red color from the banner, because it's just like a painted hand, and it really has a lot of contrast that way. I don't see these used very much at all, so it's cool to see them that way, getting eaten by snakes. Those statues are people that got eaten and digested by the flower. Oh, maybe. Oh, I see that you actually use the use something like a Murkmire calendar or something here. Oh, those are the bottoms of the Sijic chairs, maybe. Anyway. Pedal material. Using some Argonian hanging banners or tapestries. They're from the original homestead. They're craftable. A lot of good ones there. Love it. Okay, thank you, Ginger Snap. Really fun. Everyone will get one of those banners and a snake on a rope after the show. There'll be a lot to go around. Thank you. Super creative. So it looks very very condensed from the side, but then from the top, it's really a big blossom. Okay, toad stickers up next. Autumn's Gate. More fake flowers. So I think going with like a good color choice on the petals is probably a good way to go about this. Whoa, you went different. Oh, help me with the flower typing here, peoples. What would you consider this? Big. Oh, names escape me. Passion flower. Pretty. It is pretty. Oh, so we have toad stickers, Autumn's Gate. So what do they use for this? I see clockwork grates and plating. They're really picking up a lot of like purple lighting, which is really a very calming color. Using some Somerset corals for the outside part, and then using, I think, some dark elf medallions, some metal work for the middle, and then the sea sponge as a very central part. Sea sponge, I think, works very perfectly for that. Clematis, carbuncle, lotus, anemone. I'll leave it to you. I think it's a bit more round. Google image searching. Do not just do a search for carbuncle. Bad. Carbuncle flower is the search I wanted. Oh gosh. Anyway, intimidating. Could be a poppy or passion flower. Oh, salt lamps. Oh, I see. Could be salt lamps. Red salt lamps, maybe. Anemone flower. Chrysanthemum. Maybe there's no one right answer. But maybe it doesn't matter too much either, right? Wait, toad sticker here? Maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Beautiful. Dark Elf Medallion was a perfect choice here. It has kind of a flowery look to it already, and then the metalwork definitely adds some symmetry here. Back up so I can get a good screen. The only issue with it is it's a little close to the house, so kind of pick up a little bit of the house in it too. This works pretty well. Lovely. I will get screenshots up on the website. Cylinder blades look like petals. I know that's perfect in the middle. Okay, and we'll keep going along. Greek Gemini's up next as we continue with our fake flower contest. Build a blossom out of non-plant furnishings. I see they used a lot of the citric orbs here on the outside to really brighten it up. Good blue light from that. Grates overlapping almost mirror the sea sponge. Aha! Greek Gemini, Potentates. Oh, Greek, you're here. Potentates is big. If it's not obvious, if you could please direct me where to go. Oh, there it is. That will do it. Hi, Greek. That was funny. I was thinking it'd be out by the water or something. You have a green sunflower look? Are those salt lamps? Whoa, how did you get such a cool rainbow effect? That is awesome. I think it's just the salt lamps reflecting off the bottom. Or is that a visual effect? Nope, no visual effects in this house. I think Greek has perfected the salt lamp. That is so much for fun bone mold resin. Oh, this is cool. I like kind of like the burned edges of it. You can see that with flowers sometime. Yeah, salt lamps. Now, what's super impressive about this is something I don't even know if I've seen in housing. Aside from kind of what Greek did with their rainbow contest for our 2020 challenge, which was an interesting one, is look how reflective the light here is on the base here. I think that's just like a, what is it? The bottom of an alien thing? Maybe an alien holder? What is it? If Greek, if you can let me know. I think this would probably work for anything that's like kind of like a marble look, but man, there's like a lot of color being reflected off of that. So I love it. Has depth to it. And the moon temple pad for the blue swirliness, the shadow tendrils for the black coming up. I think the black there is probably just there because this would be so bright without it. So it actually darkens it a little bit. It's like too bright. Color on the rune is several various color lamps below the ground and they shine through. Oh, so it's not even just that they're reflecting what's up above. You also have more things below the ground to add this effect. And so that's really cool. So it's kind of like a big, a rainbow kind of piercing through the darkness, kind of growing. It's very artsy that way too, because there's darkness all around. But a life is springing up from adversity. Looks organic and alive. I know, it looks like a plant. It's basically just entirely salt lamps. Is it like entirely salt lamps? Well, it even looks cool from the back. So you have different layers here. So you have like a blue layer and then a green layer and then a red layer. Or is it just off? I think they're just all off on the outside layers. Could have gone red, but that would have been like way bright. Necroflower. Original. I know, it's cool. The rainbow on the floor is super impressive. Just like the splotches of color. I just really haven't seen a lot of that in ESO, and I've seen thousands of houses and just splotches of color on the floor there with the reflected light. I'm always looking for cool ways to add new color. Okay, that's awesome. This tendrils suppress the brightness so the color can be seen. Yeah, I see, I see. Perfect. Super creative, Greek. Whole nother level. Expensive, I know. The salt lumps are like 20k each to craft or something like that. Adds up. Housing ain't cheap, but you can reuse them. If you can dare to. Oh, it's like super bright pulse to say this shadow tendril effect disappeared. That's cool. Yeah, housing is end game, because what else do you spend gold on end game except for housing? Yep. People. Anyway, Stabby Doom up next. There's like playing the base game, or maybe you spend like $1 million or $2 on on gear for yourself, and then there's housing where you might end up spending a couple 100 million gold. Anyway, can't stop looking at it. I love it. I love it. You have Flower Envy now. I think these are just there for light, right? So Stabby Doom has a ooh. I like the texture going on with this. I like the wood choice here for the stem. It's a little, it has a little bit of a weight to it. These petals are beautiful. Do you know, Stabby, you're here. Chrysanthemum. Yeah, it looks like a chrysanthemum. Those can be all sorts of colors. Aren't that... Well, they can be that way naturally, or you could... that way back, you can add like food coloring to the water, and they'll pick it up. It's kind of an interesting effect. I suppose multiple flowers can, but chrysanthemums do it particularly well. This one's maybe just naturally red. Tends to start at the outside. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful. Stabby, I see that you have the lights here. Do you like this more in the daytime or the nighttime? Because I can come back for a screenshot in the nighttime if you think it looks better that way. So the red salt lamp in the middle, just a very subtle thing. And then mostly using these... are they Dres bowls? It's a serving bowl, just a wooden serving bowl. And they have like a bit of a gradient on them. And I think the gradient on them kind of makes it kind of look grown, and it looks beautiful. Dres bowls, yellow and red lights in the middle. Okay, it is Dres bowls. Thank you. Super clever. And chrysanthemums have like lots of little petals, and you really captured that well with this. Yeah, good choice. They look very red too, because otherwise they're normally just quite brown. If you think of a Dres bowl, you think, oh, it's a brown bowl, but just with the red in the middle, kind of bleeds through the rest of it. Okay, you like it now? Okay, good. Everything looks like flowers. I know. And the tapestries hanging off there. Are these from Merkmeyer Achievement Furnisher? From Root Whisper Village? Deadwater. Okay, Deadwater Village. Okay. Okay, looks good. Perfect, Stabby. Moon Sugar Meadow, a good backdrop for it, by the way. I like how it just really stands out against the meadow. Yeah, that can be kind of a challenge for these two. It's something to consider if you're ever entering these contests is, just create something and wherever, or plunk it wherever, think about what's in the background. So having a nice sky and a bit of a meadow or a mountain in the background can work pretty well. Argonian skins. Mm, very, very well might be the case. No, they might be. I didn't think so. Maybe from a Wamasu or something. Okay, more built blossoms as we continue along. V. This will be like the second contest V has entered. They actually ended up winning our toilet contest. One of our winners for our toilet contest. That was super fun. This is the first time that they had used visual effects from essential housing tools, so we'll see. We'll see how this has gone. Still have flower envy. Okay, I think we're getting up to a good view of it. Let's see, floating azabi. Floating azabi will guide me. Oh gosh, what have you done? What is over here? I see some flowers. Oh, I think those are all visual effects? Gosh. Lovely, lovely backdrop for these, I think is what they were going for. There's an invisible wall here. Oh no, I can't get too close. Wait, what? What is going on? I can sneak around it somehow. What the heck is with this invisible wall right here? That's super weird. Anyway, I can get close to it right here. Anyway, sorry about that. Fake flower. Fake flower. What did they use? Are those seashells? I believe they're seashells and pearls. It's like a cotton candy background there. I see, I see. I wanted something to cover up the base of it, so it'd be a bit more colorful. Super clever use of the seashells here. Spiraling those about. Inspired by any particular things? Oh, so each one of these is a little bit different too. So we have like the, I think, pink seashells, and then we have starfish. The starfish are a bit more pokey. Starfish for it. I remember V was asking for pearls at one point. I suppose that's what they needed them for. Oh, I can't get close because of the invisible wall. Oh no. Oh, they did the clever thing, using the Kalanda stone and the Varla stone together. You get a nice bright white light. Oh no, I can't get closer. Is there a way to hop over this wall? Anyway, I'll make do for now. I might have to poke V and group them together and have them move them closer so I can actually see a screenshot. We'll take it from here for now. At the middle of the stairs. Just stand at the middle, but I like to see up close to them. Maybe he didn't want me to see too close. So blue crystals in the middle. These are the little stealable crystals. Oh, I love what's going on with this, because what these soul gems, I think they're little soul gem crystals that you can steal from mages if you're pickpocketing them. They have a bit of a gradient going from blue to purple, and so lining them up this way, you get the nice bright magenta in the middle, and then it kind of goes out, bleeds out to the blue in the corner. The color blade on them is gorgeous. Great, Gemini says. I know. And then we have spiral ivory blossoms over this way. So ivory. Very bright white look to that. Great for petals. Edge of the... I know that's why the invisible wall is there, but maybe I want to get individual screenshots of them if I can. Oh, great. Where's the death counter?